The most noticeable growth that I've seen within the Stride program is really just based around relationships. I've seen a lot of work go into creating these therapeutic, trusting relationships amongst all team members, those in agency, external from agency, our caregivers, our youth connector. It's just been really beautiful to watch.
When I think of the word growth, I think about our Stride program. I think about our caregivers, our program manager, our supervisor, our family coaches, the youth connectors, which ultimately brings us to the kids within our program. Looking back at where our kids were when they first came into our program in comparison to where they currently are, there's been a drastic shift and change in their behavior, in their attitude, and ultimately in their outlook on life. They're more jovial, they're more optimistic, they're excited about life and things to do in the community. Our kiddos have this new sense of confidence where they are proud of who they are. They are proud of where they're at.
I've watched them flourish. I've watched them grow from when they've started with us. They are very much reserved, quiet, in their shell. But now there's not enough days in the week. They're always calling me or texting me that they want to go out in the community. They want to do different activities. They've become more vocal. They've become more confident within themselves. Watching them grow has been so rewarding. They've started off with, not saying much to us. They've gone through a lot. It's a lot of trauma that they've been through. But with this therapeutic care that we're providing for them, it's been amazing.
I have seen them spread their wings and just sort of stand taller in who they are. I think the most beautiful piece has been seeing their confidence and growing their connection with their culture and really embracing it and being so proud of who they are and where they're from. And also proud of their family, and realizing that they do belong somewhere, and they're very special humans that are very, very loved. And I think that that's been the most rewarding piece to see.
I first thought, oh my goodness, what have I gotten into? But it took about 2 months, and we are so attached now. Zane has grown leaps and bounds, especially with his social interaction, the way that he speaks with me and other people who come into the house. He is just a part of our family now, and we love him to bits.
How do you feel being in therapeutic foster care with Astrid?
It's fun. She cares about me. We do one-on-one sometimes and that kind of stuff. I feel loved.
And as the therapeutic aspect, I think it helps a lot to have so many people involved and to cover all the bases that these kids need. As far as therapies and just having the right workers involved to take the kids out and do the things that they need to do.
I think as she's gotten more confident and secure in her abilities and her capacity to manage the more difficult behaviors that some of our kiddos have presented with, through support with our program and engaging in the RAP process, and just really relying on her own abilities and capacity, she's really come into her own, and we've seen such a drastic increase in positive outcomes with our kiddos that have been placed in her home as a result of all of those things.
I've grown so much. I've went a whole new level of patience, understanding, and listening.
I didn't realize I had the capacity that I do. I'm just sort of continue to be amazed at what we can do when we really care about humans and others, and just the expansion that can happen in our hearts.
I'm so incredibly proud of all of the work that was done this last year with Stride. I'm even more excited to see all the future growth and what the next year will bring.